So, 3 Sona games by Nanya at gold 3. So at first I'd just like to check the runes. I like these runes a lot, to be honest. Hybrid penetration is for sure the best choice for marks, I think. Gives you that nice poke, ability to trade, ability to punish the enemy AD carry for CSC. All that good shit. You really want hybrid pen runes on a lot of supports, I think. I like them a lot. And then armor queens, rather standard. I think the best choice almost all the time. Looking at what some pro players have run, they sometimes seem to run AP, but I don't think it's that great on Sona. So ammo is nice to have. For seals, yeah, HP is so fucking good. Ammo is the alternative, and mixing them up is of course fine as well. And for glyphs, flat magic resistance, always good to have. Just about every matchup it's useful, and almost all the time enemy team comp will have someone who deals a lot of magic damage. And for the mana regen runes, I like them, but more than 3 is not that great. So. And here you have 3, so it's fine. And for masteries, I think you have the right idea of mixing the defense and utility. It's the best choice most of the time. But I think there are a few choices that could be a bit different, like the 1 point in Perseverance doesn't really do much. And I don't know if Scout is that great. Like, I don't think I ever get it. Looking at what Yellow Star has done, I think, yeah, we can see it. He went 16 in the defense. Was it different from you? Yeah, you went 30. Yeah. And he doesn't take the bandit, and only 1 point in the summoner's insight. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. And here's what the Glebe had. He went for the rather standard 921. I think this might be also good. Kinda depends on like what the lane is like. Against all in like a Blitzcrank you might want the hardiness, and or even like 21 defense, so you don't get bursted down during the hook or something like that. And also having some CDR from the intelligence is pretty nice. And what I saw not Yellow Star, but the end rated run afterwards was actually I think 21 defense. So yeah, there are a lot of choices for the masteries for Sona. I'm not sure what's the best option really. It should depend on the matchup. But anyway, let's get to the game. The spell thieves start with the 3 biscuit into mana potion. Pretty standard. Yeah, this is what I would choose also. Like, I think this is probably the most common start there is. And we have some weird ass PS leg. Don't know if it's the replay because yeah, fuck, this is freezing hardcore. I just wanna see like how you handle the leash. Against Leona Graves, you wanna be pushing really hard. Especially with Caitlyn, you don't wanna be even level and trying to win the all-ins and shit like that. You just wanna push and like give them no chance of going aggressive. And somehow the Caitlyn was AFK or some shit. But anyway, what should happen is 2 auto attacks for help, and then you should leave. Like this is 3. And Caitlyn is way late. The lane. They were actually cheesing this shit in the brush, I think. Yeah, so avoiding that is like I usually like to go the short path because cheesing like that doesn't really happen that often. Also, Graves wasn't really on the plan, so I don't know if it would have been a disaster to go the short path. And I don't think you missed any EXP. Luckily. Oh, Caitlyn did. Sucks for her. So yeah, what should happen now is trying to get the level 2. You should be attacking the minions with Caitlyn. And Caitlyn actually starts Q, which is the right move. And you should be using this potion already. You wanna be full health when the level 2 comes. Like, why aren't you using potion? Like, this is just bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to use those fucking potions when you are below, when you've lost like 100 health. It's just the worst mistake you can make in laning phase, not using potion early. Like, especially some with playing someone squishy, like you can't be below full health at all times. Like, now you're missing like 180. I would already be like thinking about using potion here. Now you take, I think, even more creep damage or something like that. Actually not. And not until you die, I think. Yeah, now. This is where I would have most definitely used potion. Over 200 health miss. Like, what was your reason for not using potion there? Using the sustain from W is not good enough. It costs so much money. Then you walk into melee range with Leon. I don't know what the fuck was that about. So that pretty much just cost you the lane. I think you had everything under control, but the failure to use a potion. And then you went for Fairy Charm, which further does nothing for you. Like you need wards in the brush or wards in the river or something like that, and the Fairy Charm will do nothing. And you need to like get Sightstone at some point, some HP and shit like that. So I don't know why people are buying these fucking Fairy Charms. Like, if I was this Leon, I would be like cheering because I knew that you don't even have wards or anything like that, and you don't get any HP or any tankiness or anything like that to help you in combat. Even the mana potion probably will do nothing for you. You won't stay alive by trying to sustain with the Sona W. It's so fucking bad at sustaining. They even like, well, actually, wasn't it kind of like increased in the emergency healing? But still, like it was never like a great sustain tool. It was more like for trading with the armor buff in the past, and now with the shield. Like, luckily you get some poke on the Graves. I think he never recalled. Yeah. Oh yeah, he didn't like sustain the HP back. He got kinda greedy by not recalling. I think this is like a chance for you to get like at least some advantage. Like some chance of comeback. And now they have to recall, but they will miss a wave for it. Actually, Leon does the stupid thing and even cancels the recall. But this isn't like super good news for you. Maybe you can like fast push this second wave, and then you should be thinking about recall, because yeah, Graves is coming to the lane with the fucking BF sword. You should be helping the Caitlyn, like you are even gonna miss the cannon EXP and all this EXP, so it's not great. Should be fast pushing before recalling. Pretty bad recall timing. Like here comes the BF sword Graves, and Caitlyn with the single Durance blade. Can get pickaxe though. Not sure what's up with the 4 potions. It's not gonna help against all. I don't think Graves is a poke machine. And she doesn't even get her recall. Like, if you had help with the fast pushing, you could have probably both get a pretty good recall timing and the items you needed. And you get the Ruby Crystal, which is the item you really needed. But buying the Fairy Charm was still a like mistake, I think. So like, what now? Durance Blade against BF Sword plus Durance Blade, so you're kinda screwed right now. There's nothing really you should be able to do. Once they hit 6, you just get even dived or something like that. Maybe if Leona keeps missing the E's, you might be able to poke them a bit, but if Graves is like prepared to poke you back, it's not gonna happen really. So I don't know, you just need to miss a minion wave at some point, I think. Well, Caitlyn isn't too far from the BF. I don't think this Jarvan can go. Well, actually, now that Leona goes in just at the worst moment, it might help. I'm not sure they were looking at the map at all, because I think they had vision of this. Don't know what's going on with this, Leon. But you still don't get the graves done. But at least this might give you like a chance to make them miss a wave again or something like that. Maybe you even could like not lose the lane terribly even after that bad start. Yeah, I don't think Javan came from over the wall. I think he just walked and Leon was completely unaware. But also you don't have any wards right now. You really need that side stuff. As long as Javan is here, it might be like it is safe to push. But you should really be walking back to your turret and recalling after this wave. Like even with, well, maybe with these wards you might stay until this expires, but oh, and yeah, you get the level 6 ultimate. Graves finally gets punished for being that fucking greedy. I think he just should have taken the missed minion wave like before, and so this is pretty good news. But Caitlyn still hasn't recalled 10 minutes into the game, like I don't understand this. I don't think that ever happens at like high elo when someone has like BF sword against them. It's just suicidal usually. But Leona and Grace were unable to like get anything done at all, so I don't know. So you now get the sidestone and you've swapped drink. No mana for pink wards, so you get the idol. That must be towards the crucible maybe. Why am I so bad at remembering all these item builds nowadays? So yeah, the all-in happens and oh yeah. Not really much to do there. But Caitlyn with the place. Basically, if Leona gets the all-in like that with ultimate, you have to have the exhaust on Graves before he fires the first shot. Otherwise you get bursted down. I think that's like usually what happens. I think you had the right reaction, like exhausting Graves and ultimating him, but just not enough. And you stop them from doing the dragon, but you die for it. But you might get the dragon for that. Not. And Caitlyn might be able to handle the Graves. He has the range and until Graves gets like the completed IE, he hasn't got the greatest advantage. Well, now with the ultimate, yeah, this might be. Wait, what? Was he Uma or something? Pretty sure he had the ultimate. Oh, maybe maybe he didn't have the mana. No, that's insane. I don't think that should ever happen. Caitlyn with the 1 kill and Lessias beating the Graves with the 4 kills. But yeah, like I said, until Graves gets the completed IE, he doesn't have the greatest advantage. And especially if he doesn't manage to fire his ultimate. When it comes to just raw DPS from the auto attacks, he's not really ahead that much. Oh, too bad. And Kata comes with the clean. I don't think this amplifying tome is the greatest buy. Would have spent money on pink ward or something. I don't think this pink ward is yours. I don't think you have bought any in this game, so. Another one would be probably to get boots, I think. Just to avoid Leon ultimates and ease a bit better. Oh, nice ultimate. Stop Scatter from doing anything at all. Excellent. There was I think a bit scary moment there for sure. I think she had the sunbow ready, but just in time you get the ultimate. I think it was pretty close to Katarina dodging the ultimate. Usually I think I would wait for the sunbow to happen before I would ultimate. It's too annoying to miss the ultimate. It's the worst feel. What the fuck? A Sheen? Why the fuck? Is this some sort of battle DPS dealing zone? Never seen this before, to be honest. Outside of ARAM and fun modes. I don't think you can justify getting a Sheen on zone. I think the base attack is too low anyway. Sure, you have hybrid pen runes, but something like Crucible to keep the Caitlyn untouched would be much better. Or Locket for your team. I don't know. If you wanna build damage items like this, you should just go for a support that really shines with them, Syra, Vel'Koz, Annie, or even fucking Syndra support can be good. Pretty nice ultimate, and yeah, Katarina actually dies. At least you're doing plays with the ultimates now. Your laning phase was pretty bad, I think. Getting caught and not having your health at full at all, all times. You should be dropping the mid lane ward here. I don't think you can like continue the siege for much long. I don't think the next minion wave is too far. Just drop the ward, like yeah. Yeah, finally I see a what? Maybe it wasn't even yours. Well, yeah, anyway. And this ward is good. Like you need to have some vision. Vision for the dragon, I think, to see if they wanna contest it. So now nicely done, and then you get the Mobies and yeah, looks like it's a Lich Bane. Oh man. I don't really know what to say about this. Kinda YOLO Q build. It might be alright once you have like more items, like I think you would need like void stuff and death cap to really justify it. After that you might be like kinda a damage dealer, but not really a carry, but yeah, I would stay away from the Lich Bane build on support zone. Let's leave that to the mid lane zone. And I would prefer to see Sona never go to mid lane. Let's put it that way. Like I don't have anything against support building damage. That's pretty much my playstyle as well in solo queue. I play the Tyrant well, cause building Soak Boots, Leandries and Void stuff. Like I play that shit all the way to master. So for sure you can build damage on support in solo queue, but it just like what is the best support for that and what is the best build for that. So I don't think Sona is the best choice for this shit. Not really sure about the Ardent Sensor. So you actually didn't go for the Lich Bane, instead you went for the Sensor. Not sure if that was like change of plans or if this is something all the time. I think the problem with the Sona going Sensor is like you can't even control who gets the W. And who gets the sensor buff, so and there you get caught pretty badly. And that kinda baits your team into dying, and I don't think Diana... Well, actually she can do something, yeah. And Rice gets the teleport, yeah. So it turns out fine. But yeah, you can't control who gets the sensor, I think. Isn't it like always the nearest target? Oh, most wounded. But yeah, you still can't control it, so can't always put that on the Java, no. Caitlyn like you would like. Well, Diana also gets really good use out of attack speed. But yeah, don't like sensor and so on. I think Crucible would be alright. Maokai's W is like over 1 second and Leona ultimate is actually 1.5 and Leona Q is 1.25, so I think when you start seeing these over 1 second hard CCs you might consider getting the Crucible. Holy shit, yeah. I think I would like to see you clear a bit more wars. You're finally buying some pinks, so maybe we will see that. And you actually went for the iceberg. Well, it has at least some utility, just not a pure damage item, but I don't think it's a good choice. Just a very weird item build, I must say. I think your batting was kinda bad there. Clearly you couldn't like reach the fight in time or... And yeah. Is this the Baron? Like, I don't think it's your fault that the Rice gets caught here, or... Where was it that Caitlyn got? Yeah, they were chasing Garen for some weird reason, like without any vision. And yeah, Katarina just instantly kills her with DH. And even gets the reset on Rice, so yeah. I guess you didn't see the attack coming, so it wasn't really your fault, but this is just the classic solo game. The only thing you can really do is to like try to get some wards in here so that your team would see the enemy team like collapsing on someone. You don't really have the greatest vision right now, and they get the Baron as well. So. Yeah. Got to ward these sides right now and play defensive, but they have the Baron. I'm not sure why you are fighting. And Kata gets to come in uninterrupted. Yeah, just a bad fight. Baron buff team. And not like the only chance to win team fights against them is to like instantly kill Katarina at the start, I think. Other than that, you're kinda screwed. Caitlyn doesn't even have a last whisper yet, kinda low CS as well. 11 kills though, that's pretty good. But Graves has the last whisper and all that shit. Yeah, so yeah, that's the game. So yeah, weird item builds, bad laning phase. I think the vision wasn't always the greatest as well. Like, sure you had like some vision around the objectives, but you didn't really see them roaming around the map, and one poor chase like turns into Baron and a bad team fight, and then it costs the game. Yeah, you kinda needed a deeper vision, but it's hard to sometimes plant that shit, like you need some support from your team usually to do it, but shit happens. So I think I would just